Hey guys, and welcome back, and welcome to my playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2. Now, before I begin, I will clarify that I will not be collecting every single feather, as well as some things, like some collectibles in the game, because A, I am not a completionist, and B, well, the prices are not really worth it. So, let's get going, shall we? And, HistoryDoggo? Alright. Let's get this show on the road.
My name is Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner of war. A war I never knew existed, waged by two groups I never thought were real. Templars and Assassins. The Animus showed me the truth. The things I've seen, the things I've been. 1,000 years of history flowing through my veins, brought to life by this machine. They're using me to search for something. Call it the Apple. It's an artifact, one of many so-called pieces of Eden. The Templars collect them. It's how they stay in power. And if the Templars get their hands on another one, everything will change. They want to make us all their slaves. When they first brought me here, I was afraid of what would happen if I tried to fight back. Now? Now I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't. But I can't do it alone. And maybe I don't have to. I met someone. Her name is Lucy. I think she's on my side. She's gone now. She's taken away by that bastard Warren Vidic and his Templar masters. I don't know what will happen to her, or what'll happen to me. All I know is I need to get out of here. And I need to do it soon. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
Okay. We are all books containing thousands of pages, and within each of them lies an irreparable truth. Okay.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now!
Okay.
Get in.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then...
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
All right.
Alright.
Spingi! Di nuovo! Sì, brava! It is a boy.
Oh, my love. Mi dispiace. I was at the bank when they told me. Did I miss it? Am I too late? Give him here.
Giovanni.
Shh, my love. It will be all right. Tu sei un uditore. Sei un combattente. Perciò, combatti.
Alright, learn to baby kick. Baby hands. Baby kill. And move my hand.
Listen to him. A fine set of lungs.
And what shall we call him, my love?
Ezio. Ezio Auditori da Firenze.
I wonder if isekai protagonists have to go through that. I mean, logically they should. But I haven't seen a manga that,
Let's go.
depicts that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need a second.
There isn't time, Desmond. We have to leave.
Alright, time to go.
Really getting out of here, huh? Sturgo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
Stay close.
Hey! You're not supposed to be up here! Open this door! I'm calling it in!
We have a breach in the research wing. I repeat,
bye.
there's been a breach in the research
This
wing.
way.
That's Wallace.
Requesting back-
Nancy.
There they are! Don't let them get away! Oh. Holy shit!
Look at this place. What about the cameras?
I rigged them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to hurry. Careful. We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the room. Follow my lead, but keep an eye out for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
Is that an animus?
Wait. Careful.
What the? How many of them are there?
Stay close.
Is it animuses or animi? What do you think, Lucy? Lucy, what do they need with all of them?
Desmond.
Alright.
Fuck. I thought this card would work. It must be on a separate system, and I don't have the code.
Wait. Shit. Come on.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Let's go. It's always something.
What was that in the animus? Subject 16? Ezio, Audi something?
I think we've been wrong all along. That's why we need to get out of here. Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the problem.
What do you mean?
I'll explain when we get there.
Get where?
Oh, time to rumble. Hey, go. Oh shit. Oh. Oh my goodness. Lucy! Come on! Oh. Lucy! Oh my goodness, where was your skill back then? What happened to it? Ow! Ow! Hey! Stop sucker punching me! Ooh. Alright, we're done. Let's go.
Get in.
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
Oh, man.
We're almost there.
Thanks for that. It was great. Being shoved in the trunk, bouncing around. Loved
This
it.
way.
So, gonna tell me what's going on now?
There was a reason for the escape, Desmond.
Figures.
We need your help.
For what? Another treasure hunt through time?
Abstergo's gonna replace their Apple of Eden. The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do what they can, where they can, but
What? What is it?
we're losing this war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful, and every day, more of us die.
I still don't see how I fit into things.
We're going to train you. Turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this, and even if I was, it would take months. Years even.
No, not with the Animus. Not with the bleeding effect.
But I'm just one guy.
Sometimes, that's all you need.
So that's why you found him. My ancestor. What was his name? Ezio?
If you can follow in his footsteps, you'll learn everything he did, just like he did. Years of training, absorbed in a matter of days.
You broke me out of Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what you need.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out how I was gonna convince you to do this.
Save it. After what those Templar bastards put me through, I'm ready, willing, and able.
Thank you.
Lucy! You made it! God, it's been so long. 7 years, can you believe it?
Indeed. Welcome back. Ah, so this must be the infamous Subject 17. Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Right, well, it's been lovely chatting, but if you don't mind, Desmond, it's best we get straight to work. Time is precious. Doubly so these days.
We've got everything set up and ready, Lucy. Just say the word and we'll get going.
Here, I brought you something. A parting gift from Abstergo.
Whoa! The memory core! This is amazing. With their data, things are gonna go a lot faster. I'll get to work on merging the code.
Okay. And here we get to meet the crew. First up, British jerk, Sean Hastings.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond. Oh, this stuff is nothing special, really, this stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note, people, places, events, etc., he'll create database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yeah, it's not just databases, though. I also provide tactical support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that.
Okay. You?
Hey, Desmond. What's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge. That's why, even with all their resources, anything they can do, I can do better. Faster, too. Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started. I just need to make a few more adjustments.
Okay, and finally, Lucy.
Hey, listen. I just wanted to say thank you. And that I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, before. Everything at Abstergo. It was just... I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
No. Going through all that. Knowing that the Templars still exist, what they're planning.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now, and that's what matters.
Okay. Now with that done, let's get into it.
So how does this work? Of course.
Deep breath.
Oh, what are you, a tiny child?
Sean!
Well...
Here we go.
Yeah, now you know why people doesn't like Sean.
Insieme per la vittoria! Insieme! Insieme! Silenzio, my friends! Silenzio! Grazie. Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor. Viere de Pazzi slanders my family's name and forces his own miseries upon us. If we...
Enough of your nonsense, Grullo!
Buonasera, Viere. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble, Cotardo. Afraid to handle things yourself?
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Uccidetelo!
Alright, fight Vieri de Patti's men. Will do. Oh, hello. Oh shit. And you, get thrown. Let's see. Get up. And get over the board. Ah, damn it. Oh. Yep. You get thrown overboard. And beat you guys up. Bam, 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 and boom.
Hey! Behind you!
Federico! What are you doing here?
I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight.
Oh! And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
Okay. Whoa. Go sleep. Ooh, damn. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Ooh, ooh. Okay, that's good. And throw you over.
Fall back! Fall back!
Hold on.
What? We've almost won this.
Your lip.
Just a scratch.
Let the doctor decide.
It's not necessary. Besides, I've no money for this doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly call it wasted. Lend me some florins then. Or have you done the same?
Search them. There's bound to be something in their pockets.
Okay.
Va bene. That should be enough. Let's get out of here before the guards arrive.
Okay. Let's go.
Hurry, Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
You see the other guy. Follow Federico to the doctor. Okay.
Cosa dici?
Ben trovato, Doctor.
Fratelli auditori, why am I not surprised? You've made quite a mess of yourself, young man.
It's nothing, really.
You must help him. That pretty face is his only asset.
Fottiti.
There we are. Now get out of here.
Grazie.
This way. Quite a night.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
We should head home, Ezio. Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Yes. And I'd rather avoid a lecture.
Up for a little race, then?
To where?
Roof of that church.
Okie dokie.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Baby brother still has much to learn.
I almost feel bad about this.
Okay.
Ah, no shame in failure, brother.
Come on, then. This way.
Where are you going?
You'll see.
The epic music.
It is a good life we lead, brother.
The best. It never change.
And may it never change us. All right. Enough of that. We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Ah.
Pay a surprise visit to the beautiful Christina Vespucci. Oh well. But first of all, go.
So it's Vieri. I better hide.
Keep looking! He couldn't have gotten far!
Alright. Let's see. Oh, damn. Here? Bye-bye.
Christina! Christina!
Who's there?
Me!
Oh, Ezio! I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong. Come here.
Oh, Ezio.
Oh, kids, avert your eyes. Ah, damn it.
Christina! Christina! Celia! Your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
Uh-oh.
Kill him! There's really no need for violence.
Bye. And wait. Oh, damn
You
it.
have me confused with someone else.
Damn it.
She needed some help with some things. I'm mostly innocent.
Here we go. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Thank you. And now, now what should I do? Well, first of all, let's get this. Doctors are now available for healing. Races unlocked. Not that I care.
Pride ourselves on delivering good.
Okay. Hey, Dad.
Good morning, Father.
Come with me.
Is something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Vieri di Pazzi last night. And then this little visit to Christina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age. I assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, Father.
Return to me when it's done.
Okie dokie. They're not here, so
I've great metal work here.
Come on. I didn't know one of us up here. Oh, nope. Here we go.
Ah, Ezio, ben trovato. How are you?
Come sempre. I have a letter for Messer Lorenzo.
I'll see that he receives it when he returns.
Returns?
They've gone to Villa Careggi, I'm afraid, and not expected back for at least another day.
I'll let my father know.
Okay. Now, before I go back, let's get this tower. Okay.
Keep up the good work.
Bischero.
You... Ah. Hello, son. You remember my friend Uber?
Good morning, Gonfaloniere Alberti.
To you as well, young man.
I trust you delivered the message.
Si, padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
Listen, your mother and sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
Yes, now if you'll excuse us.
Good to see you, Ezio.
Okay. Which one's more fun to do? You know what, before I do that, okay. Okay, let's do Claudia first.
Hey, Claudia. How are you?
Bene.
You shouldn't keep things from me.
It's Duccio.
What of him?
I think he's been unfaithful.
Who told you this?
The other girls. I thought they were my friends.
Harpies. You're better off without them.
I loved him.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait here. I'll go have a word with him.
Okay. And there goes Duccio.
Duccio! It's beautiful.
Nothing but the best for you, amore mio.
But what of Claudia? I thought you'd been promised to her.
Father said I could do much better than an auditore.
Ah! Birbante! Come, let us walk a bit.
What? I had something else in mind.
Oh, Duccio.
Hey, lurido porco!
Ezio, my friend. Ah! Ma che te piglia?
You insult my sister, parading around with this putana.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her. Heard the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtù.
You broke her heart.
Ha! And now I'm going to break your face. You auditores all talk big, but when it comes time for action, ha!
You'll regret ever opening your mouth.
Boom.
Stay away from my sister!
Yeah, in case people kind of wonder, it's not that, well, it's not that, hard to imagine that he chose, well, a big girl over, well, over Ezio's sister, because back in the day, wait, I think this is her. Hold on. Back in the day, the more meat on your bones, it means more beautiful you are. So it's not that hard to imagine, but certainly doesn't really, doesn't go well with our sense of beauty.
Hey, Ezio!
Who the hell is that? Oh, that's a courier. Oh well, let's do this.
What are you doing out here, Petruccio? You should be in bed.
I want those feathers.
What for?
It's a secret.
If I get them for you, will you go back inside?
Yes, I promise.
Okay. Oh, what the? Really? Oh, whatever. Okay.
Here, as promised.
Grazie, brother.
You still haven't told me why you want these.
I will. In time.
Okay. Time for Mama.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Buongiorno a voi, madre. Come state?
Sto bene. And you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Anyway, I have an errand to run. I'd like you to join me.
Con piacere.
Come, it's not far from here.
Okay.
I know about your fight with Vieri.
What fight?
Per piacere. Let's not play this game.
He spoke ill of us. I could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco di Pazzi's many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected he'd be capable of murder.
What happened to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will Father speak at it?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
Still, I wish there was another way.
You've nothing to fear. Everyone wants justice done. It is an unfortunate state of affairs, but it will pass.
Ah, yes.
Here we are. Hello, Leonardo.
Madonna Maria.
This is my son, Ezio.
Molto onorato.
L'onore è mio.
Let me go and fetch the paintings. I'll be right back.
He's very talented.
Immagino.
Self-expression is vital to understanding and enjoying life. You should find an outlet.
I have plenty of outlets.
I meant besides vaginas.
Mother.
Back to your house, then.
Si. Ezio, help Leonardo, will you?
Ah, yes, people. The one, the only, Leonardo da Vinci.
So, Ezio, what do you do?
He's been working for his father.
Ah, you're to be a banker.
For now. And you? Art, was it?
Truth be told, it's been difficult for me to settle. Painting is nice, but I often feel like my work lacks, I don't know, a purpose. Does that make sense? I'd rather contribute more practically, more directly. Architecture, perhaps, or anatomy. I'm not content merely to capture the world. I want to change it.
Oh, Leonardo. I have no doubt you'll go on to do great things.
Vi ringrazio, Madonna. That's kind of you.
Thank you for your help, son. Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio. I hope our paths cross again.
Anch'io.
Okay. Oh well, let's continue.
Ezio, come in, son. I need these packages delivered to associates of mine in the city. I also need you to retrieve a message for me from a pigeon coop not too far from here.
Va bene. I'll get it done.
Come back here when you're finished. There are some things we need to discuss. And please, my son, stay out of trouble. Hmm?
You Giovanni's kid?
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here. Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. At least I'm not.
I have a delivery from...
Giovanni Altair?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No. Why would I be followed?
Give me the package. Tell your father that they're moving tonight. He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait! Come back! Explain yourself!
Okay. Oh. The plot thickens.
Father? Federico!
Sir Ezio! Thank God!
What happened? Where is everyone?
They took your father and brothers to the Palazzo della Signoria, to prison.
And my mother, my sister.
Ezio.
Claudia. Are you all right?
Yes, but Mother... She's in shock. When she resisted...
It's not safe here. Is there some place you can take them?
Yes, to my sisters.
Good, do that. In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Messer Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
Okay.
Ezio. Father, what's happened?
Took a bit of a beating, but I'm all right. What of your mother and sister?
Safe now.
Annetta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon. Doesn't matter now.
What do you mean? Explain!
There's no time. Listen closely. Return to the house. In my office is a hidden door. Use your talent to find it. Beyond lies a chest. Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is important. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Among the contents is a letter, and with it some documents. I need you to take these documents to Mr. Roberto. He was with me in the office this morning.
The Gonfalonieri, I remember. Now please, tell me what's happening. Are the Pazzi behind this? There was a note for you at the pigeon. It said, "Go, Ezio. Go now."
Okay. Can I... Alright. And with that... Oh, come on. Really? I'm incognito. Okay, with that said, this is where I'm gonna end it off. On the next episode, we're gonna look for Giovanni's hidden things, maybe, and maybe kickstart this story finally. Hey guys, and welcome to this week's bite-sized history. On this week's episode, I'd like to talk about the Duomo di Firenze, or the Florentine Cathedral as we know now. More specifically, I want to talk about the construction of the dome. The cathedral itself is commissioned in 1294 and started in 1296, and is made in the Gothic style. You know, general tall walls, well, not tall walls, tall windows, flying buttresses, as you can see in the video here. But the dome and the cathedral itself is actually built separately. Reason being that the construction actually stopped in 1348 due to the Black Death. And so I can imagine around for a long time they actually have an open skyline church, which might piss off a lot of people on a rainy Sunday. But anyway, in 1418, Cosimo de' Medici decided to actually finish the damn thing, so he started a competition for anybody who can submit a way to build the dome. And despite a lot of them, having a good idea, the problem is not really the style itself, it's just how they tried to build it. Back in the day, a lot of them built domes the way they will build a vault. Basically, they just put up a wooden support, build your just pile mortar and stone on it, and basically wait for a few weeks. At the time of unraveling, they will offer prayers to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Bonus point if you have a member of the church do it for you, and then pull down the support, and hopefully that thing stays up for at least a century. The problem is not really the problem is actually the size of the cathedral itself. Generally, if you see medieval castles or medieval vaulted arches, they're not really they don't really have the size of the Duomo here. So if you try to use the conventional method of building a dome using the wooden support method, it will basically financially ruin the Medici and the Florentine city at once. And not to mention it's gonna cost a whole lot of amount of wood and basically jam up the streets. But then in comes the one, the only Brunelleschi himself. What Brunelleschi offered was a way to build the dome without excessive scaffoldings, without the wooden mold part. And that's the thing about Brunelleschi. He offered the way to build a dome. Well, instead of building one solid dome, he offered to build two domes, one on top of each other. And it will use minimum amount of scaffoldings, as well as, well, to bring the materials up, he got his own machines. He actually designed his own crane for that. So Cosimo was basically between a rock and a hard place. On one hand, he has these master architects saying that they can build a dome in the traditional sense, which has been proven to work at the cost of a financial bankruptcy of both his family, bank, and the Florentine city. On the other side, you have this dude who has promised you to build a dome, and he has laid out the plans on how to build a dome. Problem is, none of the methods he has proposed has been tested on this scale before. So ultimately, he chose Brunelleschi, and as you can see, the mad lad did it. He built a dome just like that. Oh yeah, there's two funny stories that happened during the building of the dome. The first one was when Brunelleschi won the competition. There's one other guy who was another competitor who was assigned as a co-manager. That guy was Ghiberti, and these two actually has a history of bad blood together. 20 years before, they both of them actually entered a competition to build a church door, which Ghiberti won. So having, Ghiberti here doing the same stuff as Brunelleschi, being his co-manager and all, doesn't really sit well with him. What he did is that he started to nitpick. Oh, the bricks are supposed to arrive yesterday, not today. Oh, the mortars is of the wrong proportions. Oh, it's just pile after pile after pile. He's just gathering evidence after evidence after evidence, until finally he basically fired Ghiberti on the charge of incompetence, I believe. And that's why when you look at the history of the Duomo itself, you don't see Ghiberti's name on it, which is a bit petty. The other one, so the other story is basically, I believe this is at the very start of the construction of the Duomo. Brunelleschi actually noticed the dome was going up really slowly. I'm talking about at least like 1 feet per week slow, which kind of baffles him because despite the backing of Cosimo de' Medici, he does have a bottom line to do it. He does have a time limit. So one day he went to the construction site and just, take notes. And all seems well at the start. The workers arrive, they climb up the ladders and just start building. And then come lunchtime, they come down, say hello to the boss, go to eat. But then he waited for an hour, and then 2. And then finally he just went and just looked for the workers in the city. And eventually you found some of them actually having a lady at one hand and a wine jug at the other. Basically what happened is that the workers, rather than wanting to climb up the ladder again after having a full belly of lunch, they just say, you know what, no thank you, I'm just gonna go. And so basically what they're doing is they work about half a day until lunch, and then they just bugger off. Which for Brunelleschi, it's a bit of an insult, really. So to counter this little problem, according to the story I've heard, he built a full functioning kitchen on top of those scaffoldings, which is a bit skeptical because, space up there is a bit of a premium. And also, I highly doubt anybody wants to eat anything cooked in that kind of a environment. So more likely, he just built basically a food counter up top. He just have maybe a flower pot filled with smoldering coals, and hire some poor schmuck around the Duomo to basically cook food for them. And before lunchtime, they will just wheel the food in, crank it up with his lifting machine to the food station and basically tell them to come lunchtime, the workers will come down to the food station. They will eat I don't know, nice bowl of soup, a warm bread, and then back to work. They won't be coming down, you know, they won't be coming down all the way down from the top to the bottom anymore. And I guess that actually worked, because according to history, it says it took 16 years to finish the dome instead of 50 years. Well, and that's it for this week's bite-sized history. So until then, ciao.